Hello and welcome to the first installment of the Morse code translator tutorial. And so today we're going to be starting off with the sender. So this is changing the single button press into different signals that can then be decoded. So to do this we're going to need some redstone repeaters, redstone dust, some buttons, and a block of your choice. I'm going to be using sandstone, and you might need some signs as well. So to start off we're going to need our three options. We're going to have the dot, the dash, and the reset. Okay, so for the dot it's very simple, just a simple line of redstone. That's all you need for the dot. So when we press the button on the front, it just sends a single message. For the dash we're going to need to make it a bit longer, 3 longer, and so when we press the button again it should be a longer pulse. Then for the reset we need an even longer one, so we're just going to keep going like that, and delaying these all to the 4th point. Okay, and alongside the reset you're going to need to place a line of redstone which can then join back on the front there. Then a redstone repeater here to make sure the signal can carry on going. So we'll just test and make sure that it's working. As you should always do when working with redstone, you need to check what you just created. So that does carry on. That signal carries on, and that signal works. Okay, so I'll just quickly sleep now, and so you can still see what I'm doing. Okay, so now what we want to do is take this message along for a bit, as long as you want. I don't know how long that is. So we'll just check that the signal reaches by using redstone torches. And no, we got it 1 off, so to bring that back, and we'll just carry on going another bit, and then that's where we'll have the first decoder. Okay, so in the decoder what we need to do is first of all detect whether it's a long or short signal. Then we need to detect whether a signal has come to that one yet and whether to go on to the next one, and then to let it onto the next one. So start off we're going to split up the signal. Just grab a bit more redstone here, and then we can have to detect whether it is a long or a short signal. This is simply a AND gate, but this requires the signal to be long so that that's still off when that one gets to be an off. We'll just quickly put this into a simple RS NOR latch, and then just check that a dot comes through, a dash comes through it. Okay. To make the process faster, I would suggest using some rails and minecart to forward and backwards from your sending position and your decoding position. You can just put the pad rails at different intervals, or you can do whatever you want. Place that there, and then we'll have a button here with power there. Okay, so we're just going to send a dash, and hopefully then a signal will have passed all the way through the AND gate and would have changed the RS NOR. Let's quickly set up the button here. And as you see here, the RS NOR has now changed as the signal came through. Okay, so we can just quickly reset this RS NOR latch. But also we want it to be able to detect whether a signal has come through at all. So if a dot came and it didn't manage to make it through the AND gate, we need to be able to tell it that it is a dot. To do this, we're going to turn this 2-input AND gate into a 3-input AND gate. I'll show you how to do that now. So we put a delayed message here, and then we can put it to a RS NOR. So this will tell us whether a input has come through. Switch that around there like that. Also with this message we are going to send it up here, delay it by a bit more. We need to delay it by 4 redstone repeaters at least, so that's 4 there, and then we can just, no wait, I'm going to reorganize this a bit. So we need it to come into here, this will be our 3rd input. So we're going to have this one come up here, there, redstone repeater delayed, 1, 2, 3, like that. There you go. The reason we invert this is so we can still allow a signal to come through without this one blocking it, and then once the signals come through, the delayed message comes through, which then stops this AND gate from working at all. Now we can send this message again inverted. We need to invert it, otherwise it will constantly be on, because you'd usually invert it there anyway from that AND gate, but because we've made it a 3-input one, I did it this way so we can just invert it here. Then we can take this into a RS NOR again, one of the most useful contraptions in redstone circuitry, and one of the most basic as well, and then take the signal, invert it again just for the just so we can have the signals off as default, and that will be our dash there. So if a signal comes through here and manages to make it all the way through, this will light up, meaning that a dash has come through. But for the dot, if a signal comes here and then changes this one, that'll mean a dot comes through. But if a dash comes through, it will also activate this dot. So what we need to do is bring this signal here so it closes off that one, so the dash always overrides, and then we can just bring that here, and this will be dash, this will be our dot, and this one here is our dash. So I'll just do a quick run through, and then this will be the end of part 1. Okay, so we're going to send a dash, as you see here this light is on, meaning that a dash has come through. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe so you're ready for part 2. Thank you.